Hello, you are welcome to this edition of Retirement Clues. We are very grateful to God for giving us another opportunity to come your way. I remain the promoter of this program, Mr. Chusudo Okonta, and the publisher of Nigerian Premier News Online, Ispen Online. Thank God that we are actually making progress in our determinations to keep deepening awareness on retirement. Today we are going to look at a topic that says take that retirement move now. Take that retirement move now. That is just the topic we want to consider. But before we go into the discussions, let's just highlight the few news that we have. The first one is a good one. We got to know that the pension fund operators have actually signed a pact with health insurance providers, and this is aimed at you know driving the micro pension plan, and this health insurance will be embedded in the micro pension product that is being offered by the pension fund operators. Is a good one, and there are still other incentives that we learned that they are still working on, and when all those ones are unveiled, we will be the first to inform you about those incentives. Secondly, that is the second thing that we have to actually share is the issue of pensioners across states. The agitation across states is not something that we should be happy about. Many pensioners across states have been, lamenting, complaining of unpaid pension benefits, and even most of these states are yet to even comply with the contributory pension scheme, which actually the Pension Reform Act of 2014 makes compulsory, for states and even government and private sector operators, to leverage to cater for their workers. Is not a good one, and it is even our prayers that these state governors will cater for these workers, having given their best, to promote the affairs of their various states. So are just the things we want to bring to your notice as regards news within the retirement sector. Now, going into the topic that we have today, say take that retirement move now. Why we pick this topic is because when we started this program, many people called in, and they were actually interested in, most especially those people that are running their own personal businesses, people that we can call one-man business owner or sole proprietors. Most of them called in and say, oh, they made inquiry, they said they actually love the micro pension plan. Some of them talked about insurance and how would they go about it, and we encourage them, and it's as if that discussion just end like that. And that is why we are bringing this topic, because it's not just enough for you to say I like this initiative, I have to plan my future through this initiative, and after getting the information you just sit back and you watch the days go. Because as look at this month now, we're already in April, and today is the 11th day in the month of April. Any step that one fails to take today, definitely tomorrow you may not even take it. Before you know, this year is over. So imagine somebody that has at least key into the micro pension plan or bought insurance policy from January. This is the 4th month. You would have known the amount that you would have saved, since then. And that is why we are just saying there's no time, to do whatever you want to do when it comes to your retirement, because at each day is coming, your retirement period is just coming very close to you. If you are, maybe you are just 35 years, and 35 years by January, By this time now, you're already 35 years and 4 months. You see, the thing is just running very close. As each day is going, your retirement period is reducing, and that is why it is very, very essential that we just, whatever plan we want to take, we just have to take it now. That call that you need to make, call it now. That insurance policy you need to buy it now. That micro pension plan you need to buy it now. If it's still possible, you can still, before even the close of today, you can still go to through Google, find out the pension fund administrator that you feel that will be able to help you manage your resources towards this retirement course that we are talking of. You can Google them and even give them a call today and take up the conversation from there. And I know you will never regret taking such actions. We are going to look at those, because we said take that retirement move now. Let's look at maybe people that are within the formal sector. What are the moves that we feel that they should take now? We want to start with those people that are working in an organization whereby they have more than 3 members of staff and their employer has not maybe thought it necessary, to enroll them in the contributory pension scheme. It is a duty for you as an employee to talk with other of your colleague in the office, engage your employer and let your employer know that you have a right to retirement as you work for them. Then, having taken that step, and if the organization is not willing to enlist you or to enroll you, the group, you can escalate it from there, report that organization. But you have to be very, very careful. I think that is just like the last step that you need to take. Report that organization to the National Pension Commission, and the National Pension Commission will help you to ensure that your organization enroll you, because it is your right. That is the first move that we feel people in the formal sector have to take. Another move that we feel that is necessary for those in the formal sector to take. Maybe you are working in an organization that you have been enrolled and your employer is not contributing and remitting your monthly pension contribution. Engage your employer too, and if it continues like that, you can still escalate it and let the National Pension Commission know about it. They will actually help you, to talk to your organization, and your retirement plan will be taken care of. That is another one. Then another good move that we feel that those in the formal sector can still take is the area of voluntary pension contribution. If you are working in a place, if your organization is actually contributing and remitting, and you feel what they are contributing and remitting for you is not that much, you can as well add to what is entering into your retirement savings account by setting aside some little fund, which is through the voluntary pension contribution. You can increase what you have in your retirement savings account. That is another good move that we crave that those in the formal sector can take. Then those in the formal sector, in order for you to have money, to save more money, so that you can effectively run this voluntary pension contribution, you can as well buy insurance. Insurance will still help you to take care of some risk that you would have carried yourself. Maybe you have a vehicle, you can buy, apart from the compulsory third party, you can buy comprehensive to secure a vehicle. You can buy properties to secure your homes against any mishap. You can even buy insurance policy for your children to cater for their education. As well, you can still buy a life cover for yourself and even for your spouse and your children too. These are many ways that you can still use to reduce, for a financial burden on yourself. Insurance will always come handy, when it comes to this. Then if your organization where you work do not make provision for your health insurance. You can still buy health insurance, in order to reduce the a medical bill. Instead of paying from your pocket, your health insurance provider will take care of that. We see say you can invest in other means. You can invest in landed property. Take that move. Maybe you've not been able to acquire land. You are still thinking, I will buy land, I will do that. Any amount you have, there is no place that is bushy now. You can go to anywhere, buy a land, and start your own structure. If you have not done so, you can build your own house. And if you have more money to even build for rent, you can build. All these are means of securing our life during, making our life better during retirement. You can as well buy into financial instruments such as stocks and other good, instrument, but do that through a professional so that you not burn your fingers. And for the last one I want to say there is that you can also try as much as possible to invest in people, because those that you help, even in retirement, they will take well of you, and they can even still support you, during retirement. Invest in people. Apart from getting anything back from them, you will feel very happy to see people that you have assisted when they are doing well. Even at retirement, you will have peace. That is for those in the formal sector. But then for those in the informal sector, you are a one-man business owner. The things that you need to do now, do it immediately. You subscribe to the micro pension plan, which you have been speaking to for a very long time. Call professionals, the pension fund administrators, that seek knowledge on how to go about it. They can always guide you. Subscribe to that. Don't just believe that what you are doing today, that it will continue at old age. You may not be able to have the strength to do that thing now. You in the informal sector, a day will come when you will retire, and the micro pension plan will really help you. Will still encourage you to buy insurance. Insurance will still help you to take care of, when risks come. They will really help you. Instead of you using your money to cater for those risks, you have people that will always come handy to support you. You can you also buy health insurance. It's still very good in a means of reducing expenses on us. Then you need to make sure that you invest in properties. If you have money, build your own house, buy landed properties, and you can still invest in financial instruments that that will not affect you badly, but go through that through professional, just as we said earlier. Then we still advise that as a one-man business owner, be good to people. Just make investment in the life of people, help as many people as you can, so that even when you too will need help, at old age, people will always come to your rescue. Educate yourself is very, very key. Be a master of what you do, because even at old age, when you cannot even be using your strength, you can be using your knowledge. People can always call you. Can become a consultant. Then you will not be writing, you just be speaking. You will not be using your hand, your energy to do. You just be using your intellect to reach out to people. And even those in the informal sector, you can still do that. Make sure that you upskill yourself, be a professional in what you do, so that even at retirement you can become a consultant. By then you will not be using your strength. They can even always call you to come and deliver paper. You can people will always come to you for knowledge, and those things you can monetize. It is very, very good. We become a master in our profession. Is very key. It's part of retirement, something you can retire into again. And I think with this, we want to actually encourage people. The best time for you to initiate that move towards a good retirement is now. It's not tomorrow. Remain blessed, even as we promise to continue to come your ways with good topics. In case you have any inquiry, you want to reach us, my number is 08054269557, or you can see as well reach us through 07033253527. Our email address remains ispenonline@gmail.com. Thank you very much for giving us your time today. Share this program with those that are around you, and make sure that the things that you learn You don't just hold it to yourself. Pass the information to others. Remain blessed.